We're back. Fillmore Parking Lot. Got some exciting news. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker of Team Rennick, part of that great Mangrove Realty Associates family. My guest this morning is Mr. Steve Reed. Steve,
hey,
welcome.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing good. No handshakes because I'm wrestling with a little bit of a cold, so I want to keep you safe and healthy because of the value you bring to these videos. Clean shaven today.
Yeah. I got to be sharp. This is the Fillmore Parking Lot. It's a big deal.
Just as a side, we don't rehearse these, but Steve will be on his best behavior because behind the videographers is his gorgeous wife, so she's here to make sure he behaves. So we like having Melissa here. So we've been to the Fillmore Parking Lot so many times.
That's right.
I think it's my home.
Well, it may be if they develop it the way they seem to want to develop it.
We have some proposals to talk about.
We do. The 2-acre parking lot, the City Commission heard an unsolicited proposal from Gavin Meshad and JMW Management. In August, they put a 90-day deadline in for proposals. That 90-day deadline ended on the 15th at 5 o'clock, and proposals came in. They sure did. They had 5 proposals to purchase the parking lot.
That's exciting.
It is exciting, one way or the other, whether you agree with it or don't agree with it, because you have a lot of residences behind it, and a lot of people in the residential neighborhoods are kind of confused and very worried.
No matter which way this goes, a lot of discussions happen.
A lot of discussions. There's nothing binding. They don't have to accept any of these offers. These are just proposals.
From a high level, what are they?
Okay, so what you have is the lowest offer was from a former commission candidate, Martin Hyde, who offered $5.5 million, basically as a placeholder because he was afraid that this was just going to be railroaded through, so he wanted to put something on the table. He didn't give any development proposal whatsoever.
Okay, so it's just a straight-out
purchase offer if they do the zoning changes that they've been talking about. The other offers are pretty specific. You have, and with some options. One is for residential only, I should say, with a gourmet market and about 12,000 square feet of commercial space. That came from
So residential
Jebco.
Would be condos.
Basically condos, townhouse condos, yeah. And under 50 townhouses of about 2,600 square feet each on this site with a gourmet market and some parking, not as much parking as exists today. Then there was two offers really from Ocean Properties. One for a hotel ranging between 63 and 70 rooms with just a hotel, and then another one with a hotel and a market and commercial. That ranges from $8 to $12 million offer, depending on which way they want to go. JMW and Gavin Meshad didn't put a dollar amount. They just said, we'll use a city-approved appraiser and give you fair market value. They wanted the most intensive use. They're the only proposal that wanted to increase heights to 45 feet instead of staying at the current 35-foot limit at the rest of the circle. So they would require more changes through ordinances. And then there was another proposal. So you have JMW, you have Ocean Properties, you have Jebco, you have Martin Hyde, and Tom Leonard, owner of Shore Restaurant on Longboat and the Circle, also made a proposal for a hotel as well as a restaurant, a large restaurant on the site. And his proposal's in that, just around $8 million range. So
what's interesting is something is going to happen. There'll be a lot of discussions at this point. A lot of work has to be done, but they're talking about changing the face of St. Armands Circle. Now, St. Armands is popular because the mystique, the atmosphere the way it is. So the important thing is, if it changes, you've got to take the residents that live close by into account. You've got to take the people that own the buildings, people that own the businesses here, and find a solution that works for everyone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to come. The neighborhood associations are getting involved. There's obviously a lot of money at stake. You have the commission, which seems to want to do something here, and they have to deal with the parking, which has been pledged to pay for the parking garage through bonds. So they have to work all these little things out.
We'll have to come back and keep everyone up to date.
Yeah, it won't be all kumbaya. There may be pitchforks and protests. It won't be a warm fuzzy. I think it's going to be a long process.
So we will.
A lot of news. We'll be back here talking about this.
This is our favorite spot, it seems like.
It's the new colony.
It is.
This is the Fillmore. We'll be here.
Thanks for watching. This is another
Stay
edition.
tuned. It is a big deal.
Out and around with Mike.
Yep.
And it's my pledge and promise to show you the aspects of this part of Florida from the eyes of the folks that live here and play here. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, Mike.